Evening everybody, welcome to European Formula Racing EFR in short round 4 and Hungary ring at Hungary. We finally have a full grid for the first time in probably a season, so this should be interesting. 20 car grid, and we have a lot of new drivers. We have Mantic is new, Prudish is new, and there is one more. Athena Racing, actually he's not racing, he was third reserve, sorry, so yeah, he's not racing, so yeah, so we've got two new drivers and a few reserves. We'll go through them in a minute though. I'm good, thank you Kevin, how are you? And good luck as well. We have one qualifying ban, which is Fearless. Retired in the pit lane last week, so has a qualifying ban to serve. And just quickly go for the incident report last week. Around Australia, we had Fearless got done for retiring a pit lane. Fearless also got 1 penalty point for causing a collision. Fjorn got a 10 and 2 for unsafe rejoin, which is what we actually seen on stream. And then also MSC and Rem and what was it? I think it was Harry had an incident, but it was claimed as a racing incident. Hopefully you don't invalidate those laps and stuff like that. But yep, looks like it's all dry for Q qualifying. I say Q qualifying. It's all about qualifying here really. If the weather is dry or wet, dark, you must use the right compound tyres, so I don't want to put on inters. Yes please, if you can. Right, will it fit as just done its qualifying ban? That's out of the way. Let me just put that in there. Okay, and take that off. And we're back up the light. Yeah. 2% chance of rain at the start. And Dark, what is Dark doing? Well, Dark has to set a lap on the right compound tyres, so we'll keep an eye on that though, because he will get done for that if he doesn't go to dry compound tyres. You cannot be on inters in qualifying unless it is raining, and it sure as hell ain't raining. So it's 2% chance of rain, so it looks like it's all going to be dry. YouTube flavour and good evening. Everyone's on softs, apart from obviously Dark on into his wrong compound tyre, which he will be done for if he doesn't go on to dries. Max did go on to mediums for a split second, but he put back onto softs. Nadaladi is the first car to start a hot lap in the AlphaTauri. So as we're going to go through the teams then, so we've got Air Max full-time driver, British reserve, first race of, I think he's been in the EFR before, but he's just come back, and he is in the McLaren. Active full-time in the Alfa Romeo, Harry full-time in the McLaren as well. Fiat is nice to see him back as well, he's in Aston Martin. Ali in 6 is also in the Haas. Beast won last week in 7 in the Williams, I think he's in, yeah. Navardi in the AlphaTauri, so Callum in the Red Bull full-time, and so is Navardi, says Beast. Wallington's reserve in the Alfa Romeo this week, but we'll be getting full-time once the seat opens up. Dark in the Ferrari 11, Quadro in the Alpine in 12, Rem is in the Haas, he's also full-time, all those are full-time apart from Mono, but yeah, Quadro, Dark, and Rem. Phyllis full-time as well in the Alpine, also is Flavour in the Williams, I think it's Williams, and Mantic reserving. Allied is also full-time, so is Sugar, so is Racker, so Schumacher, fast lap so far, 16.662 from Navardi. Next car set lap time will be a Ferrari, and it is going to be dark, but he's going to have to go to dry compound tyres. I'm not too sure why he's on inters. He should know the rules. Harry 117.302. Ali goes second at 1:16.911. P2. Prudish is just about to set a lap time as well. He's behind a load of cars, so they're all going to come in quick and fast in a second. Rodro 1:16.114. Fast lap so far. And there's Avatari. I think that might have been Air Max there. Got to play to catch him though. 16.924 for Prudish. It was Air Max as well. Allied 117.279. B5. Load of cars coming. Let's catch them. Callum 17.755 P7. Or Haas is coming with Rem. He's at 17.433, goes P7, Alfa Romeo active as that across the line. (19.2), that's quite far off of what you can do. Hello, Schumacher, you can't park there, mate. I bet you at the inside curb there. Right, Fiat. So far, Quadro fast lap, 16.114. Navali second, third is Ali, 4 is Prudish, 5 is Allied, 6 is Harry, 7 is Rem, 8 is Callum, 9 is Active, 10 is Dark, and 11 is Schumacher. Schumacher's also just spun, so he's probably going to do another lap. Rem has just binned it. So bye-bye Rem, and also Fiat has just gone as well, gone backwards. He's going to have to be careful, next two cars go through and then he can turn around. Yeah, you can turn around now, you've got a little bit of time. Alfa Romeo is just going through as well. Right then. We'll go on board with Fiate's teammate Grak. He's just started his lap. He's doing set 2 now, and Ren will be on the left-hand side if he's still there. I did not see him. He's got straight off and done that. Okay. He's got the inside curb. Alright, as you said, Dirac P9 117.476. Outlap for Mantic, he's going through sector 3 now, so we're on a board with him in the Red Bull. Yeah. I mean, the inter rule is there for a reason that we don't normally have thingy, because so basically because people block people's laps being on inters. That's why that rule's in place now. But I say, I mean, we don't have it very often. And like I said, because it hasn't really been brought up that much, they don't see it so often, so some people forget about it and stuff like that. So it's all good. As long as he puts the lap on the dries, he'll be fine. Flavour, Sugar still yet to lead the pit lane. Fearless had a qualifying ban, so it just leaves Mantic, Fiat and Wallington to yet post lap times. Wallington hasn't left the pit lane yet, either. But Fiat has but spun, and this is Mantic. He's out now on the Red Bull. He's in the Red Bull. know Mantic isn't a great fan of qualifying, but it's going to be a 17 something, a 17-7. He's going to put him down with his teammate. P7, P10, just seems like half a tenth off his teammate. Dark is out on drive now on the softs, so is Schumacher. I think Schumacher's starting a lap though, yeah. And that says they're on laps. Where's Callum too? I think Harry or Prudish is in front. Oh, so Prudish is actually the car that's on a lap. Oh, there's a track over here. One-tenth up at the moment. It's a 1:16.6. Who does that? Let's just post a lap time. Was that Ali? No, it was Callum, posted 16.997. P6. Alfa Romeo just across the line without starting a lap. Mantic is just letting a load of cars pass. So you be careful stopping on track like that though. Jesus, how am I going to call all these cars crossing the line? Two Ferraris, an Aston Martin, and Mercedes, an AlphaTauri, an Alpine, and a Red Bull. Schumacher stayed in 11th position. Does the teammate jump anyone? Nope, it's getting a tow, a massive tow of a car in front, which is the Aston Martin. They're all on laps, yeah, Fatty's just started the lap as well. Quadro's gone fastest, 1:15.938. Flavor's on a lap now, so is Sugar. Sugar's down by turn 2. Flavor's come around the final 2 corners. P1 for Flavour, P14, yeah, P14. Fiate's on that. So where's Wallows? Wallows there, invalidated though. Is Sugar car in front? No, Sugar's got behind Fiat, so Fiat and Sugar are both on laps. Piazza across the line, 18.2, P15. Sugar across the line, and he'll jump to P16, 1:19.088. Time for one more run for them, but the snake box can come out again. Next car across the line will be an AlphaTauri. Was that Air Max? It is Air Max, and he's invalidated, so his lap is done, not going to count, so he's on out lap again. So he's on in lap, I think. RERS, so yeah, it should be. What was that active? Active's active's probably spun by look on that. Prudish is also probably in as well. Bull Beast! I completely missed you, but there you go here, 15.860 for Bull Beast. Bull Beast pop. Second is Quadro, that's 1 and 2 from last season in gold. He's down this time, so I don't think he's going to be on lap. I don't think he's on lap either. We know Dark is though. Yeah, I don't think he is. I think he's backed out as well. Is anybody on a lap? Max, you on lap? 19.2 you've got at the moment. So I expect it to be a lot higher than that, to be fair. That's more like it. P11, 17.459 for Air Max. Red Bull of Mantic, right across the line as well. Oh, it's just starting a lap. This is what I don't like about this game. Boxing here. So Sugar's just spun. Watch out! Oh, hello, Alfa Romeo. I think that was Wellington as well. Yeah, it was. Oh. Mantic's on a hot lap, Max on an in laps, and the Sugar's on an in lap after he spun, I think. Out laps for Drac, Wellington, and Navadi on out laps. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes 30. You want to offer something, do you? How about I offer you this? Bye. Right. This is what Mantic posted then, but it doesn't look like he improved. Actually, yes, he didn't. I think he stayed in 11th. Well then. Normally Wallington starts at the back, but I'm hoping he doesn't because this grid is a bit stacked today, so I'm hoping he goes up there and has a fight with Bull Beast and Quattro. No offense guys, I just want this to be a three-way fight for the rest of the race. But I know you guys will have a really good battle, so I'm hoping Wally does qualifying properly. Oh, we've backed out of it because he through that corner. It was open, but yeah, it looks like he's not going to do a lap there. Drac. Actually, is that Fiat? Not that though. Actually, where's Nabadi actually? We're just going to set the 3 now. Set the 3's back. They just here. So is he up? Yep. It's under 4 tenths. 4 1 tenths? 4 1 yeah, 400. I count. Across the line, P4, 116, 394, and I think he stays there actually, to be fair. I don't think he improved. But Navadi is looking good around here, active. Going across the line of the Wellington, will start the back around one of the worst circuits on the game for overtaken. Drac moves to 8th, 117.032. They might be on a lap, you know, but he's behind the car here. Who is that? Merc. That Merc is Sugar blocking a hot lap. Guess that goes our chance of not having anything happen in this race. Should say this form to a bloody thingy. So Bulby's on lap, so is Quadro. Quadro's invalidated, so he's not going to take pole. Oh, Bobbies is gone, so he's guaranteed pole as it stands anyway. But, yeah, right. All flavour, last guy across the line, everyone else is done. And he doesn't improve, so Bobbies on pole, Quadro second, Allied. Third, fourth is Lavardi, 5 is Ali, 6 is Dark, 7 is Prudish, 8 is Callum, 9 is Harry, 10 is Grack, 11 is Schumacher, 12 is Air Max, 13 is Active, Rem in 14, Mantic 15, Flavour 16, 17 is Yate, 18 is Sugar, and 19 Waddington, and 20th is Fearless, had a qualifying ban. Waiting for cars to go in the pit lane, and we are done. Three shots. Up. We've got a 5-minute break now. Wait a second, I'm looking at my son's something as well. Oh, does. Right, so one of his own problems is control up, so that'll be, if he needs to retire, he can retire. He's got problems with his stuff, so that is all good. Okay. Right. That's that done, that's that done. Right. Right, so we're going 1 minute. We'll see what people go on in a second, and we'll go for the grid properly once they go to tyres, and we'll see what people go on to. Why have I got that up? There we go, that's better. Right. Thank you for the follow, Alicio, I think it is. Yeah, Alicio. You raced last week, didn't you? Unlucky not getting in today. I know you're the last reserve as well. Right then, everyone's out on track now. So Bull Beast, Quadro, both on mediums. Allied is on hards. Nabadi's on the mediums. Pretty much there with most Mars. So's Ali, so's Dark, so's Brutish. Callum, Harry, and Dirac all on mediums. And hards for Schumacher and Air Max. Mediums for active. Rem's gone soft. Semantic's gone softs. We're open for an early safety car. Flavor's gone hard. Fiate's gone hard. That's exactly what I would have done from back there. Sugar on the mediums, Waddington's on softs, and Phillips on the mediums. Waddington, though, does have problems, so he may be retiring a pit lane, we'll see. It is a track, though, that is easily defendable, so people may be sending stuff. They can be careful, though. You've got to make sure it's clean and have the space to do that move, otherwise you will get penalised. It is a medium hard or hard medium, and there is people on soft, so they're hoping to, well, they can go soft hard to the end, so there is that strat still to go. So you can do that strategy. We found that out in 100% race we did the other week. The hards will definitely do pretty much, well, they did 65 laps on full distance, so they'll definitely do 30 in 50%, so you know that for a fact. So they may be doing that, so we'll see, but yeah, they're going to have to make some moves in the first few laps, but it's easier said than done. This is Hungary. Where the hell is that car going? Tracks over here. Alfa Romeo. I think that's the Alfa in front of Wadder, which is active. That's interesting. Waddington's actually teammates with the person that incidents with the last couple of races, so this is interesting. Right, round number 4. Hungary ring for EFR is underway, and Bullbeast has the lead. Will he keep hold of it? Does he have a good start? Yes, he does have a good start. Everyone looks like they're underway okay. Obviously the back of the grid's always going to be a bit funky in the middle of the park. Everyone going to get through okay. Does everybody get through okay? I'm trying to catch. Does everyone get through? It looks like everyone's got through. You're telling me we had a 12-car grid last week, a couple of weeks ago, and we had 3 DNFs around China 2 weeks ago on the first corner with a 12-car grid. We've got 20-car grid. Everyone's made it around the first 3 corners without any incidents. What? Positions gained. Here we are. Someone's gone. Ferrari. Schumacher's gone. He dropped it, and someone's gone and hit him. I don't know who it was that hit him. Whoever it was had no chance to react to that. virtual safety car is out. I'm not too sure who hit them, but they literally, whoever hit them had no chance to react. And I think it was Mantic, yeah. No one can do anything about that. Virtual safety car is out. Boris leads it. Second is Quadro, both saying 1 and 2. Dark is up 3 places. Ali is up 1 place in 4. Navadi is down 1. Prudish is up 1. Allied is down 4. Callum and Harry stay the same. Active up 3. Air Max is up 1. Sugar's up 6. Flavor's up 3. Drac is down 4. Rem is down 1. Fearless is up 4. Fiate stays in 17. Mantic is down 3, but it's going to be down 4 in a minute because he's going to box. Schumacher is also down 8. And in the pits, Waddington, I think, is also going to retire because he's got problems with his controller. So we are pretty much going to lose one, I think, in a second. Yeah. I mean, Waddington, you can join me on comms if you want. Someone's dropped their Air Max, I believe, or Allied. Oh, Allied's just dropping positions. Get that out of the way if you want to see those. Rack makes a ballsy move up there. Oh, someone done a wobble, and that looks like it was active. And he goes past. Drac. Oh, hello, there's a house there. Rem making a move at the chicane, and up to P at 13. Okay, mate, no worries. I mean, you can join me on comms if you want, Wado. Up to you. I mean, the party's open, I think. Your car's back as well, but there's the outside for Brent on the inside of the Alfa Romeo of active, and Allied's going to go on the outside of him. He's going to have more grip. Bulby's fast lap of the race, and it's going to be Allied who's going to have more grip. And Allied moves up to 12, Rem down to 13. Those soft tyres are looking the advantage right now. Active in the pits. Does he have damage then? Got a 5-second time penalty as well, and your pit stops miles away. Wallington's on, so yeah, he's not going in. Active broken wing or just tyres? Just gone the tyres, just gone the hards. Interesting. Right then, closest fight on track is Allied in the back of Flavour. But saying that though, yeah. So what a move from Allied, what a move from Rem. There's like 4 good moves in that last little fight there between Allied, Rem and Drac. So fair play to all of them. I mean, and Active as well, because Active was in that battle. Oh, hi! Bye, Mark. See you later. Have fun! That is Sugar, and he is going to be careful rejoining. He's got plenty of time to turn around now, so he's on the way. Yeah. Try and stay with the closest fights on track. It's hard sometimes, because we've got this one here, we've got Allied in the back of Flavour as well. Bull Beast, now Squadra's got it, 19.775, fast after the race. And there is Ali trying to stop the split screen. Even though straight isn't really long enough for it to really make a lot of difference. DRS is enabled, but is anyone close enough to make a move? Not really. Ooh, that was awfully close. He has to on the house of that car. The Aston and Drat's going to have to be careful as well because they're having to brake earlier in certain places. 3 seconds for Ali, first time penalty for corner cutting in the race. Active is in the pits again. Going back to mediums. He's going to be lapped soon if he's not careful. Top 15 scored championship points. That's the point. We actually didn't actually go through the standings just now either, so I do apologise about that. Only 4 rounds in though, so they're not massive difference right now. If we get a safety car, I can go through them. So let's just hope there's a safety car. Right, is Ally going to get past Flavor this time? DRS enabled and the ERS being used. He should go on, he's on the inside as well, so I think he's going to get him. Ren's going to try and follow him too. Ren's tyres are going to be blowing up soon, so he needs to get past, and he has. So Flavor's down 2 places down from 10 to 12. Ren up to 11, and Ally is up to 10. Navadi is on the back of Ali still, going up to Shane. I didn't set the screenshots for... Oh, that dark's got 3 seconds, it looked like it was. Fearless has just got past Drac. Oh, I think they're trying to get position back. That was awfully close. Fiati takes advantage and moves up into 12th position. I think Fearless is trying to get position back to Drac. Whether he thinks he gained the position or something, I don't know what's happened there. The damage? Doesn't look like there's any damage to Fearless. I wonder if he overtook someone off track or something. You will notice that a few times if it's someone overtaking them or vice versa, then that box, but Drac's in the pits, so I wonder if Fearless, something happened with him and Fearless then. Let's have a look and see if he's got damage quickly. Come on, Aston Martin pit lane, hurry up. Have you got damage, or is that just for new tyres? It is for a new front wing. So there was a contact then that caused damage to that Aston Martin with the Alpine. There's the McLaren. And there's a Haas. This is the fight for 4th. At the moment, Prudish would get 4th. The time penalty, Ali's gone wide. Alvatari and Navadi has to back out a little bit. Problem is, Ali's costing him time to the car in front as well. Dark slowly pulling away. 3.7 seconds clear now. Squire and Air Max. Air Max holds it. Oh, he's just learned to talk about that, yeah. So he's lost that now. He ain't going to be able to get there now, I don't think. So I'm just going to do multiple tasking here. That's why sometimes it's easier with 2 commentators, because we can catch more stuff. But it is what it is. All the commentators we had are now racing in here, so we don't really have any. I mean, you got like Dark and Harry, Callum. Making a move, but not this time. Oh, how close you want to get to him. Let's see how well Ali can defend this straight then. He's got a little train behind him, and it is a 4-car train nearly turning into 5. A 4-car, sorry, it's a 5-car train that couldn't hit him. A 4-car train nearly turning into a 4-car train. Problem is, all he's got to do is use his DRS down this straight, and they're not really going to get him. I mean, if I was Navadi, you got to think about the undercut. It's probably the only way you're going to get past him now. If you think about boxing earlier than he does. Someone has... They just spun on that final corner. Is that just dragging out the way to blue flags? That isn't blue flags. That is an Aston Martin. Is that Fiati that it was then? No damage. Yeah, Fiati, no front wing. He's dropped it on the final corner. I did a funny feeling he did. So easy done, no power down too early, and this is the view from the back of the field here. Harry's giving us a good view. Fiati, yeah, Fiati's just letting anybody pass. Also, Allied's on the back of another Air Max still as well. That fight for 9th is still going ahead as well. This is the fight for 4th position. But 2, 4 and 5 have penalties of 3 seconds. Callum in 6 and Prudich in 7 and Harry in 8 have no penalties. If this stays like this for the rest of the race, those 2 penalties are going to pay painfully. Yellow flags, Alfa Romeo's gone, and that is active. He's going to be careful. Oh, he did well there, getting out of the way of that. Has he got any damage? Can't see, but he's going to be careful though. There is a Ferrari coming. It doesn't look like he's got damage. Looks like it is just... yeah, it looks like he's on the way, but he's going to have loads of blue flags in a second. He'd be better off just getting out of the way in a second. We've got a big train, got the Ferrari getting past him in a minute, and it's got literally a train of 5 cars. Right, Rem's just boxed, I've seen that just then as well. Also, Fiati's in the pits. Aston Mercedes is gone. Is that Allied? It is. Oh, he's having a good race as well. On that fast left-hander, up the hill. Has he got damage? No, he doesn't. He gets away with that. That's exactly where I dropped it to last season, and it DNF'd me. So he's lucky he's not actually caught the wall. I think I did that in realistic as well. Oh, hello, Harry. That was good. I think I did do it in realistic as well, but I didn't get it down. I couldn't hit all of it too hard. Pretty much, you know the car's going to spin, so you slam the brake on. I managed to stop it in the wall. As we know, it ain't over. And then, like we said last week, when Fearless retired in the pit lane, he retired in the pit lane in P12. And then I said when he retired, he shouldn't retire because there's going to, now you've got a qualifying ban and a penalty when you could have possibly come back in this race. And there was 2 more safety cars after he retired in the pit lane, and he would have finished. The person that he was behind that was behind him when they retired, finished in the top 5. That's why you do not retire. Right, Allied's in the pit lane. Also, Sugar's in the pit lane, but I believe that Red Bull is Callum's went awfully wide there. Didn't gain advantage as McLaren a little bit, that was awfully close to contact with the Red Bull. Harry's pretty just off track to get out of the way of that. Right, so to be fair though, from what Prudich was like a couple of seasons ago in XRL to how he handled that situation has shown a lot, because he backed out of that incident there where he could have left his car there and caused a massive crash. So fair play. Sometimes stepping away and then coming back a few months later shows people a lot of things. People will respect you a lot more for not full sending it and being super aggressive, and sometimes just backing out of something that's not in your fight or whatever. Because like here, if you're on the outside here going into this corner, you probably ain't going to get left the room on the inside the next corner. So sometimes it's best just to let them have it and then fight another day. Flavo's on the back of Fearless, that's another fight on track. Also, Schumacher's on the back of Sugar. Actually, Schumacher's on the inside of Sugar, and that's an easy overtake for him as well. Sugar's got damage. That looked weird then with the way Sugar's car was. Oh yeah, I want that view now. No, he doesn't have damage. He just went awfully wide on that corner. He obviously went super deep there to try and defend the position, but Schumacher's got him, and Schumacher's up to 14. Ooh, bye! We had a good view of that. Fiati's gone. Fiati's gone. Fast right-hander after the left-hander, and the red Ferrari of Schumacher's going to come to it in a second. Not Schumacher. It's going to be sorry, it's up here on the left. Yeah, that's what I did last season. Fiat did exactly the same as what I did last season, and it is a full safety car for that incident, so we are going to be caught back up again, which means active. Where is active? Active, do not box, and you might be able to unlap yourself. Maybe. It's not a guarantee, but if you don't box, you might unlap yourself. Oh. Callum's just DNF'd. The same part. He dropped it, but he hit him. Well, that's right. Oh, yeah. So Callum hit the DNF car. Well, there's absolutely no one else to blame but yourself, really. Yeah, said was checking my strategy and didn't see his car. That's just stupid from me for not looking where he crashed to. One of those ones where it's the only person you can blame for that crash and your DNF is yourself. Right then, did active manage to unlap himself? No, he's stuck in the train and means he's going to get blue flagged everywhere. Right then, so everybody in the top 7 has boxed. Flavour hasn't boxed, but when he's on hards. Max box, but put mediums on. I mean, yeah, if you do box, it's going to be. Right, then, so Quadro has the lead. Bullbeast the second. That's changed after the restart of his under safety car. Yes, it has, because Bullbeast was leading it, so Quadro's out in front of Bullbeast. That's interesting. So there has been a swap at the front. I did think that one. Let's look at that going. Quadro in front, okay. Bullbeast the second now, so that'll be an interesting little fight now. Gap's been closed right down. Dark in third, fourth is Navadi, and Ali's in 5, but they've all got 3-second time penalties. Prudish in 6th, 7th is Harry, so they've swapped over as well because Harry was in front of Prudish. Air Max is 8, 9 is Flavour, but then Flavour hasn't boxed yet, but Flavour is boxing now. Yeah, it really has to. Problem is, I don't have medium to get to the end though. We'll see what he goes on to though, seeing everyone else is pretty much boxed. I'm surprised, like, Active hasn't boxed, but I don't know, it's probably best if he does box now to get behind all of this. Oh, Flavour's got damage. Where'd he get out to then? Where did Flavour get damage to? Because I didn't see that. Let me see something. Let's see what it says. Incidents. Down here somewhere. No, just fillers, track limits, and then fillers 3 seconds. That's it. No idea what happened there to Flavour. Whether he just spun it or something. Don't know. Right then, so pretty much everyone in top 8 is all boxed for hards, and then pretty much apart from Air Max on mediums, everyone else on hard. Top 7's on hards, Air Max on mediums. Drag's on 8 lap hold hard tyres. So can he go 20 more 3 more laps? Yeah, he might be able to, you know, might be able to. Phyllis on hards, Rems on hards, they can go to the end now. Mantic's also gone to hards, so they get to the end. Allied on the mediums probably can't. I don't think Air Max can either. But unless they can open for another safety car. Schumacher in 14s on the hard to get to the end now. Sugar in 15s on mediums won't be able to. Flavour also won't be able to on those softs in a 16. And Active is in 17 on the mediums, but now boxing. That's what I would have done. If I was Active, I would have done that exactly that. All he needs is 2 more cars DNF is guaranteed points. Even though he's a lap down, he'll be guaranteed a point. We'll put him to the back of the field now. He would have been lapped anyway because he would have to get blue flagged from everywhere. So it's best just to let everybody pass and then do this. This is exactly what I would have done. There you go. No blue flags at the start of the race. No restart, which will be next lap. Coming. Here, just make this clear though, Fiat thinks it's his fault that Callum hit him after he DNF. No, Fiat is completely not your fault. Your fault crashing, yes, but not your fault for him hitting your dead car. It is your fault, so... Everything you did wrong there was pretty much crash, but that's not your fault. Right then. Ball beast, Dark. Remember, don't get next to each other, it's called the Max Verstappen rule. Ball beast got the illegal overtake there because of Dark. Drac 5-second time penalty for collision with Air Max because of Dark overtaking Bull Beast. That's why that rule's in place. There's been a collision further back because of them having to stop on track to sort that position out. Which means Dark's going to have to give that position back straight away. Yeah, and he's going to be under pressure now with the cars behind. Looks like he's back underway. They have sorted them themselves out, but Drac has got damage because of it. Subset 5-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Does Drac have damage here from the collision? No, he doesn't. But there's definitely been a 5-second penalty given to him for collision with Allied. I think it was Allied. Ooh, there's a bit of contact behind that. Allied's on the inside, he's backed out of that. Yeah, I say, if you didn't back out of that, you're crazy. And we do normally watch the front a bit more when it's this close, but the problem is they're not as close as these guys are. We've already seen we've already seen them go side by side twice on 2 corners and a 5-second time penalty given to Drac. Whether he can get it removed or not, I don't know. I don't know what he hit. If he hit Rem, then probably not. But if it was Allied that hit him, then it probably will be. There's a car behind that hits him, then they get the 5-second removed. If there's a car in front that he's hit and got a 5-second, then it won't be removed. Red Bull having a look on Drac. It's too far back, but then Drac goes slowly through the corner, a bit of contact. And the Mercedes takes advantage of that, of Allied, and Drac loses position because of that. So Drac drops 2 places there with a little tiny bit of contact. Was it enough to make him lose that time? No, Schumacher's having a look now as well. Schumacher's within 3/10. There'll be another one taken to the stewards if it's reported. If I was Mantic in that situation, I wouldn't have gone for the overtake and I would have let him back through. But just to make sure, Air Max 3-second time penalty. Someone's dead, Allied has gone, and that could be another safety car. It is another safety car, and it's a full one. Sugar should be boxing, so should Flavour. All should box. And that doesn't help Active though. Is it mediums to the end now? 17 laps? It's going to be close to going mediums to the end now. I think that's gone mediums to the end now, yeah. Yeah, it's close to being it. Who else is boxed? Active's also boxed. Who else has anyone boxed? Ren's boxed in now as well. So far one that's boxed has come out on mediums. Weird. Oh, fuck man. Wow. I just found out why Allied was having problems. I can't really say what he's saying because it's I would be beeping like every 5 seconds. But yeah, he's got a text to speech on when he's trying to race. So sounds like fun. Well, we're down to 16. Active. You need one more car to DNF and you're guaranteed points. And that DNF doesn't mean you DNF or you DNF someone else. It means you get one more person DNF, you're guaranteed points. Max is in the pits. Right, Max in the pits for mediums. Yeah, it's pretty much strapped now, to be fair. Problem is, though, they're going to be the same pace as those hards in the next 5-6 laps, so they need to get past the cars in front. I mean, Sugar really should have boxed on 7-lap old mediums. You've been guaranteed to get to the end, when now it's going to be iffy. So we lost Wallington with technical problems. We lost Shiate because he crashed at the top of the hill on the left hand that we just gone through. Callum hit that car that DNF'd. That's how he's DNF'd. And Allied has just dropped it. Well, he dropped it through up here. On the corner. I know how he dropped it and the way he dropped it. Because what he's done, when we get to the corner in a second, I'll show you what he did. Because my car did the same thing in X&A last week. Well, Wednesday. A couple of times. He's rode too much of this inside curb. It either throws you left or right, and it's shown him right into that wall on the left hand side. Safety car's coming in. It's just because he runs no TC. As soon as you touch that curb too much, it'll just basically it's suicidal. Riding it too much. And that's how he has died. Right then, we're back on the way in a second. Hopefully no one overtakes anybody before the line. So we don't have to stop on track. Dark's gone all the way down to 10th. He was 3rd, he's down 10th. But on a faster compound tyre, but you're only faster if you can get past them. You're in his faster car in front. Bulby's leads, Quadro leads the restart, sorry. Bulby's 2nd, 3rd is Ali, 4 is Prudish, 5 is Harry, 6 is Fearless. There is a move though for 3rd. Ali gonna hold on to it. Ali does gonna hold on to it, he should. McLaren's going by side again though. Something's happened at the turn 1 with AlphaTauri. I think it might be Air Max. Alfa May has also gone slowly there. Was it Air Max? It was Air Max. And he's got front left wing damage. So I don't know what's happened to him. Active spun as well. Whether it's because he put the power down too much or there's incident, I don't know. Dark. Dropped 2 places, has been damaged, don't know. There's also a 5-second time penalty for Navadi causing a collision with track. Game's giving out a lot of 5 seconds for collisions, so I wonder what happened there. Drat's got no front wing by look on that. He's just let the AlphaTauri through, and Navadi's just got a 5-second time penalty for gaining a position. Huh? That wasn't even Navardi. Am I smoking something here, or is that completely not the same person? I just got the 5 second. Yeah, and Navardi's got 2 5-second time penalties. That's interesting. Whether we can get any of them removed, we'll have to see. He won't be able to. There's a late safety car though. He served any of them under safety car. Overtake for Rem on Schumacher on the inside. Schumacher in wide, and Rem takes advantage and moves up to P9. In the pits there, Max and Drac. The only thing that Navardi can hope for now is to finish 13 seconds in front of the next place car, and he'll be fine. Drac retires in the pit lane, and that'll be a qualifying ban for Drac next race. There you go, active, guaranteed a point. That is ridiculous. I don't know why they retire in the pit lane when it's every week we have someone retire in the pit lane, so. Second. What lap was it? 21 minutes. Oh no, not 20. Yeah. Right then. Mantic on Fearless. This is for P6. Also 2 Ferraris fighting. Really, Schumacher shouldn't be fighting too hard with Darker. The Dark's on faster compound tyres and it's a teammate. Ooh, he hit him a couple of times. Careful. Whoa, hello, 3 wide. Get the back. Oh, hello, what's happened here? Schumacher, what happened there? Did Schumacher gain advantage there or getting legal overtake? But he's gone and Schumacher's around. Is he beached or not? No, he's just going. Guaranteed points at the moment. As long as they don't crash. Full safety car is out again. So that's helped Schumacher catch back up. Jesus. And that was the only one I wasn't too sure what happened there, because literally they're going 3 wide and then 4 wide and it's like, well, and then they wonder why someone's actually in the gravel or whatever or in the wall. It's gonna happen. Right, we'll wait for everybody to catch back up again then. Back on the safety car. I knew this would be a bit dicey because of it being Hungary, so there's not a massive surprise, but at the moment, most of the incidents, well, there isn't really major ones, it's just... It's like, I'm going to go through the grid in a second. Right, safety car might be next lap, we'll have to see. Quadro leads at Bulby second, third is Ali, 4 is Prudish, 5 is Harry, 6 is Fearless, 7 is Mantic, 8 is Sugar, 9 is Flavour, 10 is Navardi, 11 is Rem, 12 is Dark, 13 is MSC, 14 is MX, and 15 is Active. There's a lot of penalties though. I mean, Navardi has literally 13 seconds time, 16 seconds of time penalties, but we don't know if any of those will be removed. Right on the borderline, but he hasn't served any, so as long as he doesn't serve any, he can still get them removed. If he served any of the 5 seconds, like under safety car now, he wouldn't be able to. But if he doesn't serve them, then he can. Well, we might have a chance to quickly, and I mean rapidly, try and go through the standings. We'll do the drivers one if you don't get the chance to do the team ones, it's not too bad. Right, drivers championship, Bullbees leads it with 62, second is Dark with 58, third is Quadro 47, 4 is Waddington 44, 5th is Flavour 38, 6th is Navardi 34, 7th is Harry with 33, Fjorn in 8 with 23, Schumacher in 9 with 22, Allied in 10 with 19, Sugar in 11 with 17, Rem in 12 with 16, Albini in 13 with 16, Drac in 14th with 14, Ali in 15th with 13, Active in 16th with 13, Callum in 17th with 10, Air Max in 18th with 8, Final Order in 19th with 7, CVT in 20th with 6, Fiat in 21st with 6, and Fearless, Little Shaz and Alicio yet to score championship points. And then the constructors, Ferrari lead at 105, Williams second with 100, third is McLaren with 49, fourth is Alpine with 47, AlphaTauri 5th with 42, Red Bull 6th with 40, Alfa Romeo is 7th with 38, 8th is Mercedes with 36, Haas in 9 with 29, Aston Martin 10 with 20. That's your standings. And Sugar's made a restart, and a really good restart. He's jumped Mantic up to P8. Is he going to hold on to it though? Harry, 3-second time penalty. Something's happened at the back, and Navardi's got past Flavour. He's having a look on Sugar as well. Ren's the one that's been caught out this time on the restart. I'm not too sure what happened to him. Prudish has got past Harry up to P4. Harry's on the threat from Fearless in 6. Dark 3-second time penalty. Mate, these time penalties around this track are brutal. Ooh, AlphaTauri, Navardi goes on back and Mantic close. Quick gander, does he have damage? Let's have a look. Doesn't look like it, but whether it's what happened to him, I don't know. Fearless has dropped it. He's got to be careful on the rejoin. Has a bit careful and does drop positions, but as long as gives him room to come back on. And he's back underway. There goes a Ferrari. And it takes 2 people, but it's not under yellows because Active is the one that's bringing out yellows, and that is at the back. Dark gives position back though. Dark fights straight back at him though. Bit of contact. Dark's going to have it though, more traction, and Dark is back up to 11th. 12th is Fearless. Active's dropped at the back. That is what the yellow flags are for. Flavour trying to outbrake a Ferrari of the Schumacher, but on the outside means both Ferraris going to get through now. No, he's going to hold on to it. Dark holds on to it. Here comes Dark on a massive exit on the front right corner. Active 5-second time penalty, spinning a pit lane doesn't mean anything to him right now. Whoa, get off the curve, that was awfully close. Dark nearly collects Flavour on that curve as well. The Flavour gets through, back up to 10. Dark is back to 11. Jesus, talk about living dangerously. And this fight is now for, what, 8th position? Quadro 19.336, fast lap of the race, DRS is back enabled. Active has spun again, Sugar got past Schumacher, it looks like he has. He'll hold on to it. What's happened at the back? Max is DNF'd. I don't know what's happened, but there he is. Something has happened at the back. Max is gone. I'm not too sure if he was in that incident. Jesus, here we go. Active 5-second time penalty again for speeding in the pit lane. No idea what happened with Air Max, so I'm just trying to see if anything shows up on the start here. It was weird dark, so I think something was turned around, so I think someone was turned in on, but Fearless has just died on the final corner. Where did Fearless just die? Right, so apparently something's happened at the pit entry by the sound of things. Apparently someone broke and then they hit him and they put him into a wall, but like I said, I've read another view of it, so I can't say nothing. One thing though, Active moves up to 13th because of this. Now, I told you multiple times, when you have an incident where someone like turned in on you or whatever, or you think they turned in on you, if you see their clip as well as yours and DMs with each other, don't go nasty at each other, just send the DMs to each other. And that way they can see your view and you see their view, and then if you don't like it and still think it's their fault or whatever, then report it to the stewards. That way you'll see what they see. And sometimes their view will show that they have something on their side, inside or something, or outside, where they can't turn in or turn out, so they can't leave the extra room. And then that's why that happened. But here we are. Ali's got past Bullbeast. I don't know whether it was before the line or not, but he's back up. He was up to second, but now Ali's back up to third now, maybe down to third, sorry. Bullbeast is going to try and break later, but there's also been something happened again at turn 1. Multiple cars have lost a lot of time there, but they're down to, we're back underway, 5 laps to go. Dead Navani. Well, those time penalties we were on about that he had are now non-existent because he's now dead. I don't know what actually happened to him. I don't know what happened to him now. Right then, so Quadro has a lead, Bulby second, third is Ali, but has a time penalty of 3 seconds. Actually, is it still 3 seconds? We've got to look. Yeah, it is 3 seconds, but Dark has got up to fourth, but has 6 seconds. Prudish is 5, but has no time penalty, so he can just sit there really. As long as he's not losing time to Ali, he'll be quite happy staying there. He'll finish on the podium. 6 is Mantic, 7 is Schumacher, 8 is David, 9 is Rem, 10 is Sugar, Harry, and 11, but with a 3 second one doesn't matter really. For that, for him being in a position. Active has got a 3 seconds, but he's a lap down. MSC has just got a 3 second as well, so he would drop a position as well. Oh. We've got 4 laps to go, well 3 laps nearly. Dark is on the back of Ali, that's still going on. Also Schumacher on the back of Mantic, that has a 3 second. Rem's on the back of that fight as well with the softs as well, the 4 lap old softs, so they wouldn't be very happy with the next 3 laps. This is Rem past Schumacher up to 7. Mantic is now under pressure. Mantic and Rem in 6 and 7. 3-10 separating them. That's the closest fight on track. The other fight on track is for P1 and 2. But that really hasn't... They've not been really fighting. The only overtake that they've had in the entire race was when Quadro got past Bullbeast under the pit stops. And that's been it, really. An ultimate lap. We'll watch this one for a little bit longer and see if if Rem can get past through Mantic on hards against softs. I'm also trying to keep an eye on P1 and 2, but at the moment, like I said, Bullbeast's that time penalty now is pretty much not really a fight. This one is a fight because it's now literally going to be on down that one straight, and if Rem can get past, but he's a past fight, then that's probably the battle gone. I mean, Schumacher's there, but Schumacher's got a time penalty that pretty much ends any chance he's going to have of getting past. Even if he passed him, he's going to lose two on the time penalties. As I said earlier, it's a shame you can't watch the top front two that much because literally they have been a field away from everyone else. Not really been a battle. Quadro and Bullbeast have pretty much blitzed his shack and blitzed everybody in this lobby. I mean, the only ones that I knew would have a chance against him was Waddington, but he started at the back and had problems with his controller, which means he didn't qualify or race. And Navali looked really good, then had that incident. Oh, Rem has got past Mantic as soon as I move to this, he gets past him, and Rem is up to P6, so Schumacher up to 7, but Schumacher has 3 seconds. I think Prudish is going to finish in P3. Schumacher's just dropped it. No, Schumacher, no he hasn't, it's Dark that's dropped it. Draka's gone all the way down to the back, and Dark is down to 8th position with a time penalty. That is his, well, that's pretty much 8th position he's going to finish. And Bullbeast has made a mistake now as well, so now Quadro is all by himself, and this opens the championship back up. Bullbeast did have a bit of a gap, it's now going to go quite badly down to Quadro. Quadro's going to gain 7 points on him. Mantic's got past Schumacher up to P6. But I say that fight isn't really there. Quadro wins round number 4 at Hungary, Hungary. Bullbeast is second. I don't know they had the fast lap, so let's have a grab that too. The fast lap, if I can actually remember to get it, there you go. It's actually Dark, so that's where that's going. But Prudish on his debut in EFR, P3 podium. Ali in 4, 5 Rem, so 4 and 5 for Haas. What a great result for Haas today. Nice one for Haas. 6th is Mantic, Ferrari in 7 and 8 is Schumacher, and Dark in 7 and 8. Dark should have been like 5th, but he finishes in 8th for the fast lap, 18.263. 9 is Sugar, 10 is Harry, 11 is going to be Flavour, and Active will finish in 12th, but 2 laps down, but still gets major points in 12th because of the time pits and that. Right then, let's get the classified results before Instant and Infant, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a couple. From what I'm reading. And then we are going to another legendary track after this week, which I will say in a second once you get the classified results. Right then, so let's get the screenshots a second. That's them. You get the penalty points. What? Come on, time penalties, thank you. Right. So then we get the classified results then. So Quadro wins it from 2nd position. Pole position, Bullbeast finishes in 2nd. Third is Prudish from 7th. Fourth is Ali from 5th. Renno from 14th to 5, which is a great result. Mantic from 15th to 6th. Schumacher from 11th to 7th. And then Dark from 6th to 8th with a fast lap at 18.263. Sugar from 18th finishes in 9th. Flavor from 16th finishes 10th. Harry from 9th finishes 11th. 13th is Active, finishes 12th. And then DNS for Navadi, Fearless, Air Max, Strack, Allied, Callum, Fiate and Waddington. Probably qualifying mans will probably go to Drac for retiring the pit lane. I've got a funny feeling Sugar might get one for blocking a hot lap. But that will be obviously after the stewards' reports and everything else, we'll see. Right then, next weekend, 26th of March, 24th of March, Friday next week, will be at Spa, Belgium for round number 5. Hopefully we catch everybody at 6:30 p.m. UK time, 7:30 for rest of Europe, well, Western Europe, for round number 5 at Spa, Belgium. Everybody have a great weekend and rest of the beginning of next week, and that will catch you next weekend or next Friday for round number 5 at Spa.